Hey guys, last problem from 7-1 that we'll work on for homework, and this is where we're going to calculate the sample space or sample size. So, in a study of snow geese migration patterns, there was a need to estimate the percentage of snow geese returning from Canada. Find the sample size needed to estimate the percentage. They want us to use uh, 0.04 margin of error and use a confidence level of 99%. So, again, the first thing that I do is I write down my formula. And this is just the margin of error formula rewritten. So the first thing I need to do is I need to find out my alpha. And I can go through and I can list everything out. Okay, so for the main thing is I'm finding n, so I know I don't have n. But my confidence level is 0.9. And for this, I'm sorry, nothing is known about the percentage to be estimated. So I make my p hat and my q hat both to be 50%. And my margin of error is 0.04. So all that I need to do is I need to find alpha. So I know that alpha is equal to 1 minus the confidence level. So alpha equals 1 minus 0.9, or 99%, sorry, 99%. So alpha equals 0.01. Therefore, alpha divided by 2 equals 0.01 divided by 2. So what I'm looking up is this. And again, this number that I'm writing down here, this sub number, is my probability. They gave us a common confidence level though, so I could look that up on the chart. If not, I can find this in my table A2 and find the corresponding z-score. So what do I know? I know that in my equation, my z sub alpha divided by 2 is equal to 2.575. Now I take my values and I plug it into my formula. N equals 2.575, and I even left off that squared there. Goodness gracious. Times my p hat and my q. Well, I'll just write it out. All divided by e squared, 0.04 squared. Now to type everything in. So 2.575 squared. And I end up with, and anytime you have any kind of decimal afterward, what you do is you round up. Okay, doesn't matter, there's not a rounding rule. Any type of decimal left after it, you round up, so that way you're erring on the side of safety. So 1037 needs to be my sample size. And in the second part of the question, we've done everything. All that we're going to do is turn around and change our p hat to 0.55, and that changes our q hat to 0.45. And then we'll just plug into the formula again. I've already calculated z sub alpha divided by 2. My confidence level didn't change. I just have information based off of prior studies for my yeah, the information is provided from a prior study, so I have a concrete sample proportion. I'm just not estimating, saying, oh, I don't know anything, therefore I'll just say p hat is 0.5. But everything else is the same. And again, I just need to use calculator and type it in. And I end up with, and I have some decimals after it, so I have to round up. And there's a difference between the two based off of having that prior information that indicate 55% of returning geese are from Canada. Okay guys, that is how to find your sample size. Please watch the publisher's videos, critically think and structure your homework, and good luck on your homework in 7.1.